In the pantheon of Greek mythology, few figures are as fascinating and misunderstood as Medusa. A symbol of terror and mystery, Medusa's image has haunted humanity for centuries, from ancient myths to modern interpretations in literature and art. Known as one of the three Gorgons, her serpentine hair and petrifying gaze have become iconic representations of fear. But beneath the monstrous exterior lies a story steeped in injustice, tragedy, and resilience. A tale that continues to resonate with themes of power, revenge, and redemption. Medusa's tale begins with her origins as one of the three Gorgon sisters, Stheno, Euryale, and Medusa. While her sisters were immortal, Medusa was uniquely mortal, a distinction that would shape her destiny. Born to the primordial sea deities Phorcys and Ceto, the Gorgons resided at the edge of the known world, far from the realms of gods and men. Unlike her sisters, who were inherently monstrous, Medusa was renowned for her extraordinary beauty. Her golden locks and radiant complexion made her a beacon of admiration among mortals and gods alike. Her beauty was said to rival that of the most celebrated goddesses, drawing the envy of those around her and the adoration of many. Yet this beauty came with its own burdens, setting her apart in a world where admiration often turned to jealousy and desire. She was an enigma, a mortal woman of divine beauty, whose destiny would be shaped by the capricious whims of the gods and the mortal world's inability to reconcile such splendor with human frailty. Her allure and devotion as a priestess of Athena drew both reverence and attention, with many marveling at her commitment to a life of purity despite her unmatched charm. Medusa's beauty, however, would become her undoing. As a devoted priestess of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, Medusa pledged herself to a life of chastity within the sacred temple. Her beauty, unfortunately, caught the attention of Poseidon, the god of the sea. Consumed by desire, Poseidon violated Medusa within the very temple she served. This sacrilegious act enraged Athena, who, rather than punishing Poseidon, directed her wrath toward Medusa. In an act of divine retribution, Athena transformed Medusa into a hideous monster. Her flowing hair turned into writhing serpents, and her gaze became so fearsome that it turned all who looked upon her to stone. This transformation was not just a punishment, but a statement of power by Athena, one that immortalized Medusa as both a victim and a tool of divine justice. It was a cruel irony. The victim of an assault became the bearer of a curse, her beauty transformed into a weapon that isolated her from the world she once knew. The gods, it seemed, were as prone to vindictiveness and injustice as mortals, and Medusa's plight became a testament to the imbalance of divine power. Banished from society, Medusa's monstrous form became both her shield and her prison. She sought refuge in a desolate island, surrounded by jagged cliffs and turbulent seas. Over time, she embraced her solitude, learning to wield her newfound powers with precision and strength. Despite her tragic circumstances, Medusa's transformation was not merely physical. It symbolized her evolution from a victim to a figure of formidable power. Her story became a warning and a testament to the consequences of divine hubris and mortal suffering. Her isolation deepened her understanding of her place in the world as she grappled with the duality of her existence, a creature capable of both unimaginable destruction and profound introspection. She became a figure of legends, her lair surrounded by the petrified remains of those who dared to disturb her peace, a testament to the awe and fear she inspired. Over the years, stories about her grew, painting her as a monster devoid of humanity. Yet these tales ignored the pain and injustice that had forged her into such a being. Medusa's isolation on the island gave her the time to confront the cruel hand fate had dealt her, turning her once vibrant beauty into a weapon feared by all. Medusa's narrative took a dramatic turn with the arrival of Perseus, the demigod son of Zeus and Danae. Tasked by King Polydectes with retrieving Medusa's head as a bridal gift, Perseus embarked on a perilous journey aided by divine intervention. Armed with gifts from the gods, Hermes' winged sandals, Hades' helm of invisibility, and Athena's polished shield, Perseus ventured into Medusa's lair. Each step of his journey was fraught with challenges as he navigated the treacherous paths leading to her isolated domain. Along the way, he encountered tales of Medusa's power and the numerous adventurers who had failed to confront her. These stories only heightened his resolve as he prepared for the ultimate test of his courage and cunning. Perseus knew he was not merely facing a monster, but an adversary whose power had been honed through years of isolation and sorrow. The atmosphere surrounding Medusa's domain was one of eerie stillness, punctuated only by the silent statues of those who had underestimated her. Perseus' careful preparation and divine assistance gave him the tools he needed to succeed where others had failed. As Perseus approached, he relied on the reflective surface of Athena's shield to navigate the labyrinthine cave without meeting Medusa's gaze. In a swift and calculated strike, he severed her head, an act that unleashed the winged horse Pegasus and the warrior Chryser, born from Medusa's blood. These beings, symbols of freedom and strength, embodied the paradox of Medusa's existence, a creature whose death gave rise to new life and possibilities. Perseus carried Medusa's head as both a trophy and a weapon, using its petrifying power to defeat his enemies. This act cemented his legacy as one of Greek mythology's greatest heroes, yet it also marked the end of Medusa's tragic journey, transforming her from a living being to an eternal symbol. Her death was not the end of her influence, for her severed head remained a potent artifact, both feared and revered in equal measure. The aura of Medusa's tragic power lingered, her story a poignant reminder of the fragile line between victimhood and vengeance. Medusa's story did not end with her death. Her severed head became an object of immense power, adorning Athena's aegis and serving as a symbol of protection and deterrence. Medusa's blood, imbued with both life and death, was said to have birthed venomous snakes and potent medicinal herbs. Her image, once a source of terror, evolved into a complex emblem of resilience and defiance. The Gorgon's head became a motif in ancient art and architecture, adorning shields, temples, and armor as a protective emblem against evil forces. Her essence, immortalized in myth and symbol, transcended the boundaries of her mortal existence. Medusa's power, even in death, continued to shape the world, her legacy reaching far beyond the confines of her own narrative. The fear she inspired became a tool for gods and mortals alike, as her image adorned countless artifacts meant to ward off danger and misfortune. Over the centuries, Medusa's story has been reinterpreted through various cultural lenses. In art, she has been depicted as both a monstrous figure and a tragic heroine. From Caravaggio's haunting painting to feminist reinterpretations, Medusa has transcended her mythological origins to become a symbol of empowerment and transformation. Writers, poets, and scholars have delved into the layers of her story, uncovering themes of injustice, resilience, and the enduring human struggle against oppression. Medusa's narrative has inspired countless works, each exploring different facets of her identity, from her role as a victim to her emergence as a powerful symbol of defiance. These interpretations have breathed new life into her story, ensuring that her tale remains as relevant as ever. Her ability to inspire such diverse interpretations underscores the universality of her narrative, which speaks to struggles that resonate across cultures and generations. In contemporary times, Medusa's narrative has been reclaimed as a story of survival and resistance. Feminist scholars and artists have reframed her tale as a critique of victim blaming and the dynamics of power and oppression. Medusa's transformation, once viewed as a punishment, is now seen as a reclaiming of agency in the face of injustice. Her gaze, far from being merely destructive, represents the power to confront and challenge oppressive forces. Her story resonates with those who seek to find strength in adversity, as it underscores the capacity for resilience and reinvention in the face of overwhelming odds. Medusa has become a cultural touchstone, a reminder of the strength that can arise from pain and the ability to turn suffering into empowerment. In the eyes of modern audiences, Medusa is no longer a mere villain. She is a testament to the enduring strength of those who refuse to be defined by the injustices inflicted upon them. The story of Medusa is a rich tapestry of myth, symbolism, and enduring relevance. From her tragic beginnings to her enduring legacy, Medusa's tale is a testament to the complexities of power, beauty, and resilience. Her story invites us to look beyond the surface, to confront the injustices of the past, and to find strength in transformation. In Medusa, we see not just a monster, but a mirror reflecting the struggles and triumphs of the human spirit. Her legacy endures not as a cautionary tale, but as an inspiring narrative of the indomitable will to survive and redefine oneself. As we revisit her story, we are reminded of the timeless themes that connect us to the myths of the past and the enduring power of transformation in shaping our destinies. Medusa remains a figure of endless fascination, her story echoing across time as a powerful reminder of both the fragility and strength of the human condition. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories from mythology and beyond.